Hi everyone, and thank you so much for joining me for day 3 of the Restart workout. Hope the first 2 days were good to you. Hope you're not too sore, but we are going to stay away from the legs and the arms today and focus really on the core. So everything around this area. We are going to start as usual with a 3-minute warm-up, but everything else is going to be down on the mat. So we're going to stay standing for the warm-up. Give us a little timer here. Let's bend the knees, inhale the arms up and overhead, but we're going to clasp them at the top, send them nice and high, and then start to sway. So swaying back and forth. You don't have to go really deep to start. Just getting that midsection warmed up. And go a little deeper now. Send those hips in the opposite direction. Nice big sway. Now, the next time you're over to your left side, let's hold right there and stretch away to the wall. Remember not to collapse, but stay nice and open. And also remember to breathe. Now we're going to come up, sway a couple more times. And then over to the right side. Remember not to collapse, but stretch away. And breathe. Come on, all the way back up. Drop those hands, bring them down to your hips, or your waist, or your thigh area, whatever you like, and we're going to do some circles. Try to take up as much space here as you can. Warming up that midsection. One more rotation, and then let's go the other way. One more. And come all the way up. Let's bring the arms out to chest height, and we're just going to sway back and forth. You don't have to be too aggressive to start. And then start to speed that up. Maybe twist a little deeper. Breathe. Let's bring our left hand to heart center, right hand comes straight out in front of you. We're going to twist to our first point of tension. Inhale, exhale to twist a little farther. Inhale and twist. And one more time. Let's replace our right hand for our left. We're going to do the same thing. So left hand swings around to the first point of tension. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale to twist. And one more time. If you've ever done my yoga videos before, you have seen this. So let's let those arms sway down again. Nice sturdy base with the feet. Micro bend at the knees. We're going to take a deep inhale. Exhale down. Inhale. And exhale down. That's our timer letting us know that the warm-up is over. All right, everything is going to be down on the mat today. We're going to start on our backs with a dead bug, going to Russian twist and then bird dog. If that all sounds very foreign to you, that's okay. I will explain. You're going to hear 3 beeps. So let's get down here on our back. Legs are up, arms are up, just like a bug when it keels over. We're going to straighten one arm and one leg. We're going to try to keep that leg lifted. If you need to tap it down, that's okay. Remembering your breath. Pressing that lower back down into the mat. We don't want to arch that back. That's how we get problems. We've got 10 seconds left. We're going to go to Russian twist after this. All right, so we're going to sit all the way up. Knees are bent, feet are planted, spine is nice and tall. We're just going to hinge back. I'm going to leave my feet planted for this round. We're going to make our fists come together like so, or hands straight out, and we're just going to go side to side, leaning back. Making sure that those hands are coming right over your knees. We don't want the movements to be really small. Nice big arc or arch. Whatever you prefer. We're going to roll it over after this, go onto all fours. We're going to do something called a bird dog. Keep that spine nice and long, don't collapse. We got 10 seconds. All right, let's roll it over, all fours. Hands are under your shoulders, knees are underneath your hips. We're gonna have that left arm come forward, right leg is back. We're gonna lift and lower. One side the whole time. We're gonna do the other side on the next round. Working a whole lot of muscles with this one. Get nice stability in the core. We're rolling back over for dead bug after this. So we've gone from being bird dogs to dead bugs. All right, that's it. Let's roll it back over. Legs are up, arms are up. One arm back, one leg forward. Press the small of your back down. We are just getting warmed up here. Don't need to be too aggressive. Nice and slow and controlled. Almost there. Coming back up for the Russian twist. All right, here we go. Sit up nice and tall. Just hinging back. Now this time, if you want, you can lift your legs. Keeping them planted on the floor is good too. You can lift them a little bit or a lot. Back and forth. Get those hands nice and high if they've started to come a little down a little bit if you're getting tired. Nice big twist. 10 seconds. All right, let's bring it over. So we're at the bird dog again. All fours. This time right hand is forward, left leg is back. And we're gonna lift and lower. Here we go. Keeping things nice and even. We're going to do each of these exercises 3 times and then move on to something new. Almost there. All right, let's bring it back over again. Dead bugs. Legs up, arms up. We'll lift and lower, lower and lift. Nice and strong. Keep it slow with intention. Press the lower back down. Go into Russian twist after about 10 seconds. All right, come all the way back up. Russian twist, straight back, hinge. Legs are lowered or up, coming up and over. We're gonna go to the bird dog after this, but we are going to alternate sides. We're gonna do a pull in, alternate left and right. Keep this going, it's the last time we're gonna do this one. nice and straight. Got 10 or 8 or 6 by now. All right, so come on over to all fours. We're gonna alternate this time. So we're gonna start left arm forward, right leg back. We're gonna lift, pull them in, send them out, and then go to the other side. Right arm forward, left leg back, lift, pull them in and out, and the other side. Got to think a lot when you have to alternate sides. Get full range of motion. 10 seconds. All right, so a little rest time now. Grab a quick drink if you like. We're gonna go to reverse crunch to start. So down on your back, not yet. We're gonna lift, have those knees bent, and just lift that lower back off the floor. Then we're gonna go to a bridge, and we're gonna pulse. And then turn over for Superman. Arms out, super person. And we're gonna lift and lower, okay? Each of those 3 times, starting with reverse crunch, all the way down, having your rest. Here we go. So lift the legs, lift the lower back, just a crunch for those lower abs, a little bit of back strength. Hands are at your sides. Pull those legs in. Little pulse, big pulse, whatever you're feeling. Just lift those hips up. Got 10 seconds. We're going to bridge. It's going to be kind of like a counter stretch. So feet get planted, arms stay where they are. We're just going to bridge up, come down, not all the way, and then pulse back up, giving a big squeeze at the top. Here we go. Remembering to breathe. I try to remember to do that while I'm talking. Remember, we're going to roll over after this. Make sure you give a big squeeze at the top. Got 10 seconds. A little bit of love for the back in the super person. I have been questioned why it's called a Superman. So we'll call it super person. All right, arms out, legs out. We're gonna lift up, lift and lower. Here we go. And try to keep the eyes down, about 6 inches in front of you. If you wanted, you could leave the legs down. We got 10 seconds. All right, there it is. We're going to start that all over again with the reverse crunch. On your back, hands are planted, legs are up. We're just going to pull the bottom up, pull the legs in. Give a nice squeeze at the top. Think about pulling your abdominal muscles down. Go to bridge after this. Get that whole core moving in both directions. Okay, plant the feet, hands stay where they are. We're gonna bridge up, just a pulse, lower, but not all the way. Here we go. Big press up. Really pressing into those heels, keeping the feet flat. Coming up nice and high on the shoulders. We're gonna roll over after this onto our stomachs. We're gonna keep that same position, but we're gonna pull the arms back this time. All right, well, let's roll it over. Arms are out still, legs are long. This time we're gonna pull the hands all the way back to the shoulders as we lift. Head stays down, so looking about 6 inches in front. Keep breathing. Almost there. All right, last time, let's roll it over. Reverse crunch. One more round after this. Here we go, legs are up. Pull it in. Maybe see if you can get a little higher this time. Everything should be nice and warm now. Pulling those ab muscles down. Breathing as best you can. Got 10 seconds. Flatten those feet. Keep the hands where they are. We're gonna push up to bridge, right up into the shoulders, pressing into all corners of the feet. Here we go. Try to stay lifted. Squeeze the glutes at the top. We're gonna go back to the lower and lift once we turn over. So arms will be long, legs will be long. We're just gonna lower and lift instead of pulling back. Unless you like that, it is your option to do whatever you like. All right, back over. So arms are long, legs are long. I'm going back to the lower and lift, but if you want to stick with pulling those arms in, do that. So lower and lift. Keep breathing. I know this is probably getting hard. 10 seconds, and then it's done. Got one more round to go. All right, you can press back for 5 seconds or so if you like. We're moving on. We're gonna go to a double tap. So, not just yet, legs are gonna come down, pressing the small of the back down. Those legs just tap and then come up. Then we're gonna go to an oblique crunch. So arms will go side to side. And then we're gonna go to plank. So military or forearm. Try to find where your abs engage. And we're gonna do 3 of those, okay? So each of those 3 times. Getting ready on your mat. Legs are gonna come up again. Hands are planted, here we go. Remembering to press the small of the back down, lower and lift those legs, tap the heels down, bring them back up. Shoulders are planted, that back is gonna wanna come up. Remember, if you need a mid-set break here, it's always a good idea. Just come back in. I'm going to the oblique crunch next time. All right, plant those feet. Hands are going to go side to side. Shoulders are coming right off the ground. Ready? Here we go. Nice big crunch, side to side. Keep it moving. Get those shoulders up nice and high. Ten seconds left. Roll it over, go into plank. So hands are right underneath your shoulders. Try and keep the bottom down. If you want to find out where you're supposed to be, you can always bring the bottom up and then come all the way down until you feel your core engage. And that's where you should be. If you go too far, it'll disengage again. Nice and strong. Might shake a bit, means you're doing it right. Remember, after this, we only have 2 rounds and it's over. Breathe. Go to faraway lands. Let your mind wander. You never hear a yoga instructor say that. All right, come all the way down. We're going back to the double tap. So hands are planted, shoulders are planted, pressing the small of the back down, legs are up, and we're just dropping the heels, giving a little tap. Away we go. Pressing the back down, pulling the abdominal muscles down as well. The tendency is to force them up. See if you can press them down. And are you breathing? You got 10 seconds left. All right, plant your feet. Gonna go side to side. We got oblique crunches, targeting the sides of your body, sides of your torso. Here we go. One side and then the other. Shoulders are up. Are you breathing? Big crunch. We're gonna go back to plank. After this, maybe we'll do a little movement this time. All right, let's roll it over. Find your plank. Here we go. Okay, so let's tap front if you can, trying to keep those hips nice and square. You might have to bring your feet a little bit farther apart. Just tap about 6 or 8 inches in front of you, and then bring that hand back underneath your shoulder. Tap, tap. You can also keep those hands nice and still if you want, completely up to you. 10 seconds. All right, roll it over. Do you know what this is? It's our last round. So we're double tapping. Last time. Hands are planted, knees are bent. Almost over. Here we go. Double tap. Heels come down, heels come up. And breathe just like I am. Well, you can breathe like your own self, not just like I am. Just trying to remember to breathe. It's just such a great place to want to hold your breath. Almost done. There we go. Okay, last time for obliques. If you want to bring your hands up to either side of your head to do that this time, or you can continue with long arms. Completely up to you. Here we go. Get the shoulders up. Big stretch. Stretch away, or if you have your hands here, those shoulders can probably come even higher. One more plank left after this, and then it's over. 10 seconds. All right, roll over. This is it. Last plank, and then we're done. Okay, so hands are under your shoulders. Trying to keep the seat down. You can continue to tap, or you can do a shoulder tap if you want. Tap each shoulder, or keep your hands where they are, or tap in front. So many options. Oh my goodness, we're almost there. Keep it up. Don't give up on me. Got 10 seconds. Oh, I'm getting tired. I can feel my hips starting to shift. Try to keep them still. All right. That beautiful sound means it's over. So bring your toes together, separate your knees, push all the way back, leave your arms nice and active. Keep them stretching away from you, and breathe. We're going to start to come forward, so pressing forward, your shoulders are going to come right over your hands, and then you're going to press up to look at the ceiling. Press back again, separate the knees, keep the arms long. Pressing forward one more time, shoulders over the hands, press up. Come back to all fours. We're going to swing those legs around. Coming down to the back, you can bring your arms to cactus. Keep your knees bent. We'll keep them together. And we're going to sway from side to side like a windshield wiper. If your heart rate is up, we bring it down a little bit. Nice, easy breathing. Let's bring those knees together, shift the hips over to the left, drop them over to the right, and then look out over your left side. Knees come back together, shift over to the right, drop the knees over to the left, looking out to the right side. Bring those knees back to center. Draw them into your chest as tight as you can, and we'll rock side to side. Okay, never decide if this is back and forth or side to side. Side to side. Lower those knees just a little bit. And draw the knees into the chest, send the feet away. We're going to rock and roll a couple of times on the spine. Take 3 or 4 good rocks till you come all the way up. And I think we're going to stay right down here on the mat. We can bring our hands up to either side of us. Inhale, the arms come up. And exhale down. One more time, inhale. And exhale down. So I hope you enjoyed the core workout today. I look forward to tomorrow where we'll continue our strength workout. Have a great day.